Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Well, it looks like I scratched on my eye pretty bad there. Hope you guys are having a happy and prosperous, successful, peaceful Monday. The market is doing what it does, family. The market is just doing what the market does. We're going to go over the numbers, going to share some stuff from CryptoX. Listen, it's really excited to see that the AMM reached I think a new milestone, especially in a short amount of time. Very massively significant for sure. I know we announced, prior to this bug being discovered that, it had reached the AMM had reached, a number that it took Uniswap 30, 60, 90 days to reach. The AMM did it within 24 to 48 hours. So this new mark is great. 2.1 million XRP. Locked liquidity. That's really awesome to see for sure. That is really great to see. So I'm going to go with some stuff on X. Apparently, some banks in Canada don't want to let you withdraw cash when you want to withdraw the cash. It's interesting. Very interesting. It's interesting. And this teller and or whatever this person was like, yeah, you're going to have to give me a better reason for me to give you your money than what you're giving me. So, hi, ma'am. Yeah, I would like to withdraw my money. You have to have a better reason than that. Holy moly. Scary stuff. More and more the reality for people realizing that once you put that money in that bank, it's not really yours. You've turned it over to them. Scary stuff. Scary stuff for sure. We're going to go over some stuff on X. Market going back down to 63. Wasn't it up to 60? Wasn't Bitcoin up to 65,000 at one time? What's going on, Alex Heat? Blue Rancher's in the building. How are you, bro? I think Bitcoin got up to 65,000. Now it's back down to 63,000. Interesting stuff. Can't wait to share some of the stuff on X here. Got a couple of projects that I'm excited about. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to play out. For sure, but hopefully dry powder. Hopefully. What's going on there, Muskegon aristocrat? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. Alex G says, I want to buy more crypto, but I don't have any of that dirty, nasty fiat. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Yes, interesting stuff for sure. Summer's going to be interesting for sure. I don't know what part of summer. Summer's what? Is summer May, June, July, and August? Or is it just June, July, and August? Um, Spring is pretty much March, April, May, I think. And I think summer is June, July, and August. So it's going to be an interesting summer before we begin to see things pop off, in my opinion. And it'll either end of this month or it'll end, like first quarter of end of this year or first quarter of 2025. It's kind of where I'm looking. It's kind of where I am looking. Listen, my friends, Bitcoin's got some development and these layer twos and other things going on. Bitcoin is not just relying on store of value any longer. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I'm wondering if the Bitcoin narrative is, these new things being built, not just ordies and ordinals, but other things being built, other layer twos as well. I wonder if that will play out in this bull run. Interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Got a couple of plays that I'm excited about. Don't have enough money in it yet, though, right? Don't have enough money in it yet. So look, let's go over these numbers real quick. Yeah, let's go with these numbers. Let's go with the market. I know we all know that the market is just doing what the market does. Let's take a look at CoinGecko here real quick. Yeah, according to CoinGecko, yeah, that's interesting. So there's the orbs. Interesting. 3 cents for orbs. All right, so Hmm. Hmm. The total cryptocurrency market cap according to CoinGecko was 2.4 trillion. It's down 3% in 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance according to CoinGecko was 51.5%. It's interesting to see Railgun doing this thing. It's funny because I never heard about them launching a token. Never heard about it. Never discovered it. And I guess Vitalik the last couple of days have been promoting it. But I've used the app uh, several times, months and months and months ago. I won't even say longer than a year ago. But yeah, I didn't know that they launched their own token in the whole 9 yards. But in any case, it's doing well. 130% in the last 24 hours is good. Core, I only used the core. This is kind of like a Bitcoin thing. I only used it for airdropping to an airdrop farm. I didn't buy a lot of it. All right, Bitcoin is at $63,339. Ethereum is at $3,085. Bitcoin is down 11% on the 7 day. Ethereum is down 16% on the 7 day. XRP is down 20% on the 7 day, trading at 49 cents, 2 for a dollar. I just sold some at 50 something, 54, 57. Snatched some back up at 46, 47 cents. So what else is there? I mean, the market just on the 7 day, a lot of double figure red. Solana is down 24% on the 7 day. I personally, I just don't think stuff is over. I don't think stuff is over. I think it's going to go below 60, 58, 60,000. Yeah, till we get to kind of get the healthy stuff, and then we'll get up to 80K. But that's kind of where I am. I mean, if you got some dirty, nasty powder on the side, you can add to some positions. If you have some stuff, I mean, I'm near protocol is down 30% on the 7 day. 30%. That's a pretty good buy. I don't have any near. Chainlink's down 25%. So it's not enough to just be in a crypto. Like the size, the position size is just as important, right? It's just as important. I feel like you got to have at least 2 or 300, at least per play, probably 300, probably 300. So, what we got going on here? Yeah, I mean, just a lot of reds. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Mantle. I don't know. Layer 2 stacks. Heard about that from our guy. Data Dash, that's 27%. I mean, Filecoin, 36%. So a lot of good chances to get some stuff if you're interested in doing that or add to your positions for sure, man. I mean, cool. Injective, 32% down. Interesting. The fake Pepe, this is not the real Pepe at 53, ranked number 53. What's that? 2 billion. Good night market cap. It's not even a real Pepe, which is interesting. It's interesting. Still got up to 2 billion. Yeah, yeah. All right, so there that is, fam. Man, a lot of 30% down stuff, man. It's a good time to have some dirty, nasty fiat on the side. Sui down 32%. Don't have any of that. Again, it's about position size right now. So it's really like, entering into something new, you got to put at least 200-300 in, I think, into something new. I think the better move with dirty, nasty fiat might be, for me, what I'm thinking in the crypto Sieges home is just adding to positions already established that may have some kind of numbers like this. Interesting. Flare, even FLR tokens down 21%. Even FLR tokens down 21% at 3 cents. That's pretty good right there. Ondu's doing pretty good. Ondu's been doing great for me. Wormhole, 36% down on Wormhole. I still don't know if that's a good, I mean, 1 billion in the market cap, but I still don't know if that's a good buy. ELG, EGLD. Ribbon Finance down 32%. So yeah, I might add to position there. 32% on Ribbon. That might be a good one right there. I'm trying to think. what might be some good plays. Might just hop on over to Coinbase on that one. All right, so there it is there. I mean, what say you? You think if you got dirty, nasty powder that you go dirty, nasty fiat on the side, do you start new positions or do you add to your current positions? What do you say? Alex G says, what? Oh, let me do this live chat here. What if XRP has a first bull run with the whole market and a second on its own after the Ripple lawsuit and a third on for utility and a fourth when people find out what Fed now uses XRP too much? Oh, yeah, that would be awesome, bro. Like Yeet is like, yo, we could have 4 bull runs. Screw the rest of the market. XRP could just have 4 of its own. I hear you. The real big Will is in the building. What's going on, fam? How are you, bro? So yeah, well, I mean, what would you do? You got some extra dirty, nasty fiat. Are you going to enter into new positions or strengthen the positions that you're in? And what I mean by strengthen, like, it's a lot of time you get these discounts. You know, you get these discounts. Let's say you got 5 positions and they're, all less than 300 in terms of, right, what you put in. You put in less than 300. If you came across some extra dirty, nasty fiat, would you start new positions or would you add to the current positions that are less than $300? Right now, I'm thinking strengthen the positions that I'm in, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, strengthen that. That's kind of where I am. That's what I'm thinking. Strengthen the position. If it's less than 300, get it to 300, get it to 400. If I have 5 of those positions, can I get all 5 of those positions to be at least 300 and hopefully 400 per play? That's what I would think. I mean, what would you guys do? What would you guys do? That's what I'm kind of thinking. All right, let's go over this. Go over some of the stuff on X here real quick. Do this. Share some stuff. I think this is pretty cool. So Vet let us know about this. I thought this was pretty awesome. The XRP Ledger Automated Market Maker reached 2.1 million in XRP locked liquidity. Very, very cool. 2.1 million. Most noticeable, over 300 pools, and 179 XRP pairs. Number 1 pool, according to Vet, is the XRP USDC pool. Oh, by the way, if you guys hopped on Orchestra Finance, you say copy like somebody copycat. Sure, at the FOMO say copycat, so I guess someone else did the same thing. Interesting stuff. When DeFi Llama, someone asks. Not easy. They don't accept APIs, which is actually good, but that brings DeFi Llama is like, in other words, when will these statistics show up? When will DeFi Llama begin to track the statistics for TVL and DeFi, whatever, for the XRPL? And Vet says not easy. They don't accept APIs, which is actually good, but that brings difficulties with how the XRPL works and the automated market maker. There are efforts to get DeFi Limit to list. I have an adapter GP ready to submit if certain compromise can be done to get XRP compatibility. So that's pretty cool. 2.1 million XRP locked liquidity, I think, is pretty cool. I do Which one do I want to share here first? Do I want to share this madness that as a customer trying to get their money out of the bank first, and then I'm going to read you Ryan. Yeah, let me share this video. This is again, it's just such a daunting reality of the situation that we're in, and almost feels as though we just have become numb to it, or maybe we think, yeah, that dude and that bank, that's never going to happen to me type deal. Just take a listen to this. This is interesting.
Why not today? Today I will be there. I can't. Well, wait, I don't understand. What are you talking about? So I need to give you a bank draft, or if you're gonna get cash, I will need an invoice for the purchase. Why? No, I'd like to. It's
invoice. She would need, if you want to get, she can only give her a bank draft, which I guess is a bank check, right? Which is not cash. Because a bank draft, I would imagine, that's something that has to be redeposited and take 3, 5, 7 days to clear. Or she says, if you want to get cash, I need an invoice. An invoice for the dude to withdraw his own money out of his own bank account.
Or if the car's payments for in cash, I can't use a bank draft. Are you buying from like a private? Yeah, it's private. It's literally from my friend. From your friend? Yeah, but he wants it in cash. Can he give you like anything that you purchase it from him? No, I don't. You don't need that. Bro, what is it? I'm only asking for 3. What is this? It's my money. I'm allowed to withdraw from my own bank account. Yeah, so he said that what's the maximum limit you can give a withdrawal to a customer? It's $3,000 on the date. You've already mentioned that multiple times. Yeah, not today. Why not today? Today I will need
No, not today. This is, I mean, think about that. It's your money. You put it in. They took it. They didn't ask for invoices when you deposited the money. It's alarming. It's alarming. It really is alarming that can happen. Yeah, it's alarming. And we just gotta continue to figure other options, because things like this is. Do they have you over the barrel? I mean, are you stuck? What's your options for when you want your cash and it's yours? What's your options where they give it to you immediately without question?
Well, why you don't? You need proof of what it is. Why is that? And why is that? Why is that? Why do you need it? Why do you need me to tell you what it is? Why do you need? What kind of proof is that? I bring in a note. Like what? How is that? What is that going to change? I don't understand. So that you need to get my money. I'm not taking advantage of it. I would like cash, please. Yeah. Yeah, wait. I'm just gonna sit here until you give me cash. So
she said, "Yeah, I won't be able to give you cash today." She said, "Yeah, I won't be able to give you cash." Right? It's like they don't have the cash, or they just don't want to give you your cash. It's your money. That could be seriously frustrating.
I don't. Okay, well, if you want, we can have a sit there. And then do what? Who am I waiting for? We can get the manager to talk to you. Oh yeah, get the manager, because this is it's unbelievable.
Just a dose of reality. Just a dose of reality. Just a dose of some reality. So Sean Adams, this guy is from Bankless, the Bankless YouTube channel. They do some good stuff. I just listened to an interview they did apparently they did it on the 10th. I saw it today. It says, reminder, the money you own in your bank account is a digital representation of an IOU. Of an IOU denominated in a made-up currency that can be printed at any time, and which you can only use with their permission. Yeah. Yeah, happy banking. It's alarming. It is alarming. awakening. It is an alarming awakening. Now, Orchestra Finance, for those of you who may have used Orchestra Finance, they did a little NFT airdrop, apparently. I don't know. So anyhow, it says if you interacted with Orchestra.finance, which we did, before the AMM bug was fixed, which we did, you can now claim a special out of tune NFT on XRP Cafe. Thank you so much for staying in sync with us during hard times. Click your NFT here, it says.
Well, wait, I don't understand. What are you talking about? So
He's like, I don't understand what you're talking about. All right, so claim your NFT here before the end of April. There's a little link right there, xrp.cafe / like Orchestra Finance. Pretty cool. Go get your NFT. Congratulations. Your NFT is submitted. You can claim in your wallet from this XRP Cafe. I don't know what kind of value that has, but that is there. I'll have to claim that later. But isn't that interesting? That is an alarming thing. Let me show you if I can share one more thing on X. Oh, I do think this is important because Metal Lawman says this, and this is important here. So on April the 12th, chief counsel at Coinbase said, today Coinbase filed a brief asking the court's permission to seek an interlocutory appeal in our SEC's case on this controlling question, whether an investment contract, quote unquote, requires something contractual. We think it does. The SEC disagrees. So, Metalama says the stakes are high on Coinbase request for interlocutory appeal of Judge Phelan's ruling. If interlocutory appeal is denied, a cloud will continue to hover over all US-based crypto markets, both centralized and decentralized exchanges, while the case proceeds for 2 years or more. The SEC will trumpet Judge Phelan's ruling as persuasive authority in other crypto cases around the country. The anti-crypto army and its allies in Congress will use the Phelan ruling as ammunition for their argument that no crypto legislation is necessary because the SEC has all the authority it needs to continue to crack down on the crypto industry. The Do Kwon case could be the first crypto case to get up to the Second Circuit on appeal. That case is a poor vehicle for teeing up the critical question of whether crypto token transaction qualifies investment contracts under Howey. Interlocutory appeals are almost always a long shot. Let's hope Judge Phelan does the right thing and permits this request for interlocutory appeal to proceed to the Second Circuit. So there's something hugely important to note that's going on there with Coinbase, because you know how this stuff always affects all of the digital asset space. So let me get back here. Rodwell Nobrega's in the building. How are you, bro? Lucas Barari. Hello, bro, from Argentina. Oh, man, what's good? What's going on, Lucas? Checking in all the way from Argentina. I love it. Argentina doing some good stuff. Argentina is doing some good stuff. All the way from Argentina. Wow, that's heavy, right? I appreciate you checking in. I definitely appreciate you checking in. I'm trying to think here. Let me see something. Yeah, appreciate you checking in. I'm glad to see that crypto is, kind of doing its thing, learning more about it, learning more about XRP, learning more about Bitcoin, learning more about stable coins. You're welcome, Lucas. You are welcome. So it's hugely important, man, because I share things like this bank in Canada not allowing the dude, not allowing him to withdraw cash. He wants cash of his money that's in his account. And the bank people are like, no, you can't do that. Like, it's crazy to me. Crypto Rogers in the building. What's up? Silver is up more than $1 in one day. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that is interesting, to say the least, is it not? Yeah. Lucas, you're right, bro. Lucas says it's a beautiful country, but very difficult economically talking. Yeah, man. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. I wonder if RSR is reserve. Are you familiar with the reserve protocol, and the RSR token in Argentina? My understanding that was that they did some work in Argentina. Look at Alex, you speaking some Spanish over there. What's going on? So yeah, that's very, very troubling. Yeah, great to see the milestone 2.1 million in XRP on AMM. Great to see that. Absolutely great to see it. But I did want to kind of remind us all of why we're in crypto. I would think at least one of the reasons is to not have to kind of deal with that kind of stuff right there. I mean, can you imagine the frustration? Trying to get your own money, you can't get your own money because of that madness. I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy. So I don't know what to, maybe later tonight or early tomorrow, I'm going to share two things with you guys. It'll be the 16th. Ripple is in Argentina, and Argentina with BRICS. Ripple is in Argentina. Yeah, I bet. So far, Lucas says still no regulation yet. Yep. Yep. I hear you, friend. I hear that, man. But you know, for us, the digital asset space is this thing where it gives you an opportunity to own your own money, choose your own money, and choose the monetary policy that goes along with it, and choose how you want to store your money. Yeah. I wonder if that dude had that money in stable coins in his own wallet. You know, that's ooh, that's I mean, that is some stress. But Ryan Sean Adams said it right. Just gotta understand it's an IOU, and they'll let you use it when they want to let you use it. Maddening stuff. Maddening stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be sharing a couple. A meme coin that is no longer a meme coin going into utility, and an AI project which you guys are really can't wait to share that. Don't forget, if you were an Orchestra Finance and you use the AMM, use the Orchestra Finance interface to do AMM before the bug fix, you're good. Crypto Rogers says people are still pushing the 35K for XRP government pushback. That's interesting. That is interesting. So listen, fam, there it is. Just wanted to wrap. I just want to come on here and hang out with you guys for a little bit and share this with you guys. Some good buys if you can get them. Jungle Link's in the building. What's going on, Jungle? Life is good right now. Listen, again, if you hopped on Orchestra Finance and you did that AMM stuff prior to the AMM bug fix, they gifted you for your participation. They have gifted you with an NFT. All you got to do is go there and claim it. Should I get the link for those who may have done it? I know I did. Let's see. It's an XRP. Apparently, this NFT is on XRP Cafe. So let me get this link for you guys so you'll have it. That's interesting. Lucas says, but like worldwide, there are a lot of interest over you don't hold any token. The banks want to keep the control over the society. Yep. Worse if we talk about tokens with utility. Yeah, so that's some interesting stuff right there. I'm gonna tell you. Look, I had to show the video of a dude going into a bank and the bank questioning, interrogating him like, well, what do you want this money for? No, we can't give you cash. I can give you a bank draft thing that, again, will, put you through the ringers for 3, 5, 7 days. Well, do you have an invoice? And I mean, just question the dude. Do you have so what do you want the money for? And do you have an invoice? So we could like, what the to withdraw his own freaking money. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. So there's the link for going to get that NFT if you were on Orchestra Finance and you provided liquidity using their interface. There it is. It's there. So again, I can't begin to tell you about these new proposals, how excited I am about these lending protocol proposals. From the Crypto Roger says my bank gives me 4K in cash every month from the VA. You talking about? I think you meant VA, right? Don't get me started on that VA stuff. Yeah, veterans, yeah, nice. Yeah, VA. So, what did I wanted to share? I shared that orchestra thing. I shared that madness that is the banking thing. Tax-free. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. I have not done any VA stuff, man. I haven't done any. So this ledger protocol stuff, lending protocol stuff is going to be really, I don't know. I'm so excited about that. Can't wait to see this proposal go through. And again, it's hard for me to explain the value in having a DEX native on the XRPL and having an AMM native. Like Uniswap is built on top of Ethereum. And now if they get this lending proposal passed native to the XRPL, it's going to be very, very interesting. Jungle, I don't know if you've ever seen videos that I've done where I talk about this. I've talked and shared about this platform called DexProo. I know I shared it with Mickey B. Fresh. And I was like, man, I really like what they got going on here and what they're looking to do. I talked with the team and they had, the typical DEX stuff, but they also had these features on the site, these features of lending and borrowing, being able to set your own loan terms for creating a loan and then saying accepting loan terms, kind of based upon what is available out there, right? And you can just kind of pick and choose one. And so you can lend and borrow, with XRP, et cetera, et cetera. And I thought that was a game changer because if you're in a position to lend XRP for 30 days, lend your XRP for 60 days, right? You can say, okay, I got this amount of XRP. I can lend it for 60 days at this rate, et cetera, et cetera. And you were able to create these on this platform. And I thought that was very, very interesting and novel. And so I had talked with the team and, that kind of stuff like that. And they reached out somehow. We started communicating. I thought that was really, really cool. And then, after I talked with them and talk with them, they said, yeah, we're just waiting for hooks to get onto the XRPL, right? Because I would imagine that that would have helped. And then as the months passed and they kept updating their site, and then it was no longer there. It was no longer there. Like, well, I'm wondering, well, what happened? Is it because of the whole Hooks thing? And now Hooks is on Zahao. And I never reached out to him. I was wondering if they were going to be moving over to Zahao and et cetera, et cetera. And months go by, sparing, sparse communications between the, two of us, just kind of on X, just kind of, I post about DexFi. They say, thanks for sharing, blah, blah, blah. And then the lending protocol announcement comes. I thought it was very, very, very interesting. Let me see if I have this Ripple X thing. And then more communication from DexProo happened. It was very, very, very interesting. So let me see. Okay, this is probably better. Do this. And I had mentioned something about I posted what's going to be the Ave. Oh, let me get there. It is there. Let me share. This is interesting. This is a little like, isn't that interesting? So here's DexProo saying, thanks, man. I really appreciate you. So now everyone goes to and watches because they asked me a question after I posted. I had posted something and then they asked a question. So which was very, very interesting. But anyway, so I posted, I was like, the XRPL, you know, what's going to be the AVE of the XRPL? Let me see if I can find it. And then, because I've just reposted Ripple X's thing, right? I reposted it. I want to share it because I found it to be a little interesting. Here it is right here. So I reposted their thing, right? Ripple X today, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said, this will be an absolute game changer for the XRPL ecosystem. And I've tagged Mickey B. Fresh there. Well, here's another one. Who's going to be the AVE? This is the one I did. Who's going to be the AVE for the XRPL for developers? Then I read this quote. For developers, the protocol's modular design and extensibility make it easy to build, integrate lending, dApps on the XRPL, unlocking a wide range of use cases. So I'm doing my live stream, and I'm like, when I saw this announcement, I'm like, I wonder if DexProo will be excited about this, or will they, whatever, you know. Do they? Obviously, I would imagine they knew about it. And then the next thing you know, those are some hearts. I'm in this kind of thing here. And because they asked me a question, because I said something about, yeah, I did my live stream about it. Here's right here. So DexProo does the same repost, and I respond to their repost. And this is DexProo's repost of the Ripple X thing. Now, tell me if it feels like there's something there. There's a there. 2 years ago, I spent quite a few hours enabling borrowing and lending via hooks. 2 years ago, I spent quite a few hours enabling borrowing and lending via hooks. This was from DexProo. Now, all I have to do is create a new page on DexProo. It's great to see the XRPL evolving into a fully featured DeFi chain. And I responded, I said, I did a live stream about you guys last night stating that very thing. And they said, awesome, hit me up. Hit me up next time. So, and I don't know which one from the teams is responding here. I met two of the people there. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. And then they kind of did that, right? And so someone said something in here, let's see, about, this is, oh, here it is right here. This tech who posting, right? This says XRP Ledger Protocol Ecosystem Developer. This is a pretty popular person from what I understand. It says, are borrowing and lending hooks available with a question mark? Is the hook code public? And this is an interesting response to me. I mean, I don't, maybe I'm just reading into it. It says, DexProo says it was open source for about a year and a half. In parentheses, it says not the latest safe version, but working code. So it was open source for about 1.5 years, but was sold about 6 months ago. Sold. Open source, sold. Anyhow, during this time, the user interface, which is Hook Testnet, was also online. And then he asked the question, Crypto Siege, is the video you made about it still on YouTube? But in any case, the thing that I was most excited about from this Ripple X thing, again, I'm probably just reading into it, but it feels like there's a there. The most important thing here was, for me, was number 8, right? For developers, the protocol's modular design and extensibility make it easy to build and integrate lending apps on the XRPL. Easy to build, so we need more builders. We can always use more builders, Brad Kimes. So easy to build and integrate lending apps on the XRPL, unlocking a wide range of use cases. Again, I immediately thought about DexProo. I thought that was going to be freaking absolutely crazy. Now I know it's going to be great and it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for that kind of stuff. But it's going to obviously, Hooks is a thing, and having these lending protocols with these XLS 65 and 66Ds native. All right, Lucas, good night, bro. Thank you so much for checking in, brother. I appreciate it. Lucas checking in from Argentina. So I just think that this is going to be absolutely outstanding. Again, I don't know if there's a there or not. As long as DexProo is going to be able to do their thing, I'm really, really, really excited about that. Obviously, just, this proposal is going to have to get through. But if it does, I mean, we're getting closer and closer, Jungle, to this, this idea, or this, in this world where we don't have to sell our XRP. And that's pretty cool. But that announcement from Ripple X is interesting. It's just proposals. Still got to get through. And then obviously things still have to continue to be built out. So can't wait for that. Native to the XRPL, lending, quote unquote, protocols native to the XRPL is going to, you just combine those three. It's massive. An AMM, an automated market maker, native to the XRPL. A DEX, a decentralized exchange, native to the XRPL. And now you get this lending protocol thing native to the XRPL. Look, game-changing stuff. And thank God, obviously, you're still going to need a UI. So you're still going to need a project builder building something and taking advantage of those features. DexProo already got it. A good part of it already got it. So very, very excited about that. We'll see if the proposal goes through. But Mickey B. Fresh, I think, does the best of explaining how valuable it is to have these things, features, native to the XRPL, which I think is important. I know most of that is, or some of it has to do with the counterparty risk or the lack thereof. And so I'm excited about it. I'm glad that we're getting it. We're playing catch up, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, man. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really, really cool. Be a lender, not a borrower. That's gonna be a really good thing. I'm so excited about that opportunity to be able to do that. And so we need builders like DexProo, the people from DexProo, they'll be able to take advantage of these different kinds of things. And it's like, if it's native to the protocol, there's a level of, I don't want to use the word guarantee, but there's a level of, the counterparty risk thing seems to be very, very minimal. And I think that is absolutely outstanding. So can't wait. Cannot freaking wait. It's going to be interesting to see. And stable coins. I forgot about that. And the stable coins, right? And the stable coins. And yeah, retail, in my opinion, will be the first to dabble, to kind of bulletproof some stuff. And then eventually, the institutions and the SMEs and the money transmitter businesses and all that stuff will hop on for sure. But this whole idea of, you don't have to mess around with the Celsius. You don't have to mess around with a BlockFi or a Nexo. Right? Orchestra Finance is is just really the UI, right? DexProo is the UI. It's just right. I think XP Markets, Sologenic, those are just like the UI. But the protocol is if you will, the guarantor, right? So that's really, really cool. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. So there it is, fam. Thank you so much for hanging out, my friend, my new friend Lucas from Argentina. I appreciate you checking in. Jungle, as always, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. Crypto Roger getting that VA money. Appreciate you checking in. Alex G. Dano checked in. I appreciate you guys big time for sure. I know you could be doing a lot of things on a Monday evening. Rodwell No Breg, I appreciate you checking in. The Real Big Will checked in. And the Muskegon Aristocrat. Alex Sheet, as always, I appreciate you checking in. I'm going to end this live stream, guys, like I do all of my live streams, and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.